Okay, guys, this is the second half to the book haul. I'm uploading the first part now while I'm doing this. So these are all paperback books now. Excuse me. Get these all out. Okay, the first one I got is the third and final book to the Midnighters series by Scott Westerfeld called Blue Noon. And this one is dark. And this picture is actually dark too, so you can't really see his eye. Even on the back, you can't really see his eye. But, yeah, so I'm excited about this series. The next book I got, I was looking at too, and Amazon actually had it on clearance. But I don't know, I kept passing it up. And so it was pretty cheap, obviously, on book closeout. So I said, you know what the heck, I'll add it to what I was already getting. Freak Show by James St. James. Oh, that's a cool name, James St. James. And it's a really cute cover. I like that cover. And it's actually by Speak also. So, and you know I always like those books. This one says, new student at the ultra-white, ultra-rich, ultra-conservative Dwight D. Eisenhower Academy and drag queen extraordinaire. That's Billy Bloom. Actually, drag queen does not begin to describe Billy and his fabulousness. How about glitteroid, twinkle queen, or gender obscurist? Any way you slice it, Billy is not a typical 17-year-old. And the Bible Bells, Aber Zombies, and football heroes at the Academy have never seen anyone quite like him before. And Billy's attempts to both stand out and fit in are not met with the desired response. But thanks to the help and support of one good friend, Billy's able to take a stand for outcasts and underdogs everywhere in his own outrageous, over-the-top, sad, funny, brilliant, and unique way. So that sounds really good. There's a little blurb thingy or whatever you call it. Freak Show has it all. It's hilarious, sad, sexy, and glamorous, just the way life should be. And that's by Perez Hilton. And I just think that's funny because he started off on just doing a blog, I believe, and now he's huge. And that's like a lot of people have been doing that lately. I've noticed YouTube and stuff like that. So the next book I got is Academy 7 by Anne Osterlund. And I believe Priscilla from The Readables did a review on this and liked it. So I got that as soon as I seen it. This says, Aaron Renning is a scarred fugitive. Dane Mandowson, a rebellious son of privilege. On the surface, they have nothing in common, but the two most competitive freshmen at Academy 7 share an undiscovered bond. Both harbor a dangerous secret that threatens their own destruction. And while their safety depends upon their staying apart, the two are inexplicably drawn to each other. Even as unknown forces conspire to separate them, their competition turns to friendship and their friendship to romance. Now, not only their lives, but their hearts are at stake. To survive, the two must unite all their knowledge, skills, and gifts to uncover a secret bigger than either could have imagined. A secret as big as the entire universe. So that sounds good too, and after her review of it too. Next one I got is called Looks by Madeline George, which is also a neat cover, and also a Speak novel. That is so cute. They're actually, you're looking down at two people. This looks like a big girl. You're looking down at the top of her head. And then someone with their arms crossed. This says, have you ever felt invisible? Megan Ball has. Despite her massive size, she's the most unseen person at Valley Regional High. People say things in front of her, all sorts of things, as if she doesn't exist. And most of the time she feels as if she doesn't. Until Megan sees Amy Zorn. Amy is as skinny as Megan is large, and as outwardly angry as Megan is inwardly sad. Megan instantly recognizes a kindred spirit in Amy, another person using her body to say what she cannot. Alone they are powerless, but together Megan and Amy have the strength to get sweet revenge against the one girl in school who hurt them both. So that sounds awesome. Next book I got is Just Listen by Sarah Dessen. They had all her books there, and this is a Speak one too. They had all her books, I believe, at book closeouts. Um, but a lot of them, most of them are like romance type chick lit, and that's just not me. But this one actually sounded pretty good. So I went ahead and got this one. It says, Annabelle Green is the girl who has everything. At least that's what she portrays in her modeling shoots. But Annabelle's life is far from perfect. Her friendship with Sophie ended bitterly, and her older sister's eating disorder is weighing down the entire family. Isolated and ostracized at school and at home, Annabelle retreats into silent acceptance. Then she meets Owen, intense, music obsessed, and determined to always tell the truth. And with his guidance, Annabelle learns to just listen to herself and gains the courage to speak honestly. But will she be able to tell everyone what really happened the night she and Sophie stopped being friends? So it sounds like some drama going on there, so I like that. Next one I got is Breaking Point by Alex Flynn, who wrote Beastly and all those. This is a really short book, like height-wise, it's really short. This says, I hate when it just gives you like excerpts from the book and doesn't like tell you a summary. Okay, here's a summary. 15-year-old Paul enters an exclusive private school and falls under the spell of a charismatic boy who may be using him. Well, that doesn't tell you much, but I think this had to do with bullying too and stuff, so yeah. Then I got Nearly Departed, Welcome to Weirdsville by Brooke Hastings, which is a very cool cover. Also, in the smoke, you see a person's face. So this sounds really, really good too. It says, Woodsville is not like other towns. Night falls a little earlier there. The shadows are darker and denser, and everyone knows it's a place where strange things happen, even if they won't admit it. Bethan would prefer to be anywhere but here. Jay has his theories, but isn't ready to share. Hashim sees more than he'll say, while Kelly's demons are all too flesh and blood. But Emily's freakout brings them out of denial and face to face with the supernatural. Anywhere else, Friday night would be date night, but not in Weirdsville. So definitely is a ghost type story, paranormal type deal. So sounds really, really cool. Next one I got is Compound by S.A. Bodine. Another neat cover. This one is, let's see, Safe or Sorry. Eli and his family had lived in the underground compound for 6 years. The world they knew was gone, and they've become accustomed to their new life. Accustomed, but not happy. For Eli, no amount of luxury can stifle the dull routine of living in the same place with only his 2 sisters, only his father and mother, doing the same thing day after day after day. As problems with their carefully planned existence threaten to destroy their sanctuary and their sanity, Eli can't help but wonder if he'd rather take his chances outside. Eli's father built the compound to keep them safe. But are they safe or sorry? So yeah, this sounds really good. And then just 2 more books. The next one I got is The Bermudas Triangle by Maureen Johnson. Honestly, I did not think, and I still am not sure if this is the type of book for me, but I think it was only like $3 or something. But Melissa from Heavy Metal Bookworm, or dang it, I always mess your thing up. No, it's not Heavy Metal. It's oh my god, Melissa, my mind just... Why does this do this? You guys notice that? Every time I do a video, my mind blinks. Oh my gosh. Melissa, what is your darn channel name? I knew it had to do with heavy metal and it has to do with Bookworm. Metal book... Oh my gosh. Anyway, did a review on this and it was an awesome review. And so I got the book when I seen it for only $3 or whatever it was. Lifelong best friends Nina, Avery, and Mel faced their first separation the summer before their senior year, when Nina attends a 10-week program at Stanford. But how much can happen in 10 weeks? Plenty, it seems. Nina finds herself blindsided by Steve, the adorable echo warrior down the hall. Too bad he lives in Oregon and she's from upstate New York. When the Stanford program ends, she has to wait 8,736 hours before she can see him again. At least she'll soon be reunited with Mel and Avery. But Nina isn't the only one whose life was turned upside down in 10 weeks. While Nina was gone, Mel had her first real kiss with Avery. So, yeah, that sounds... yeah. So... and the last book I got, and this is another one I've been looking at. Ooh, I got a coupon, another one for $7 off, which is not a good thing for me. I still have my other one that I still have to use. The Blue Girl by Charles DeLint. And this is a really cool cover. I love the girl in this cover, and you probably can't see her because this cover is so dark, but she's just like, she's got tattoos on her, and just the style of her hair is just really edgy. She's got thigh highs on, and she just looks so just edgy. I love it. This one says, 17-year-old imagines tough, rebellious nature has caused her more harm than good. So when her family moves to Newford, she decides to reinvent herself. She won't lose her punk thrift shop look, but she'll try to avoid the gangs, work a little harder at school, and maybe even stay out of trouble for a change. But trouble shows up anyway. Imagine quickly catches the eye of Redding's bullies, as well as the school's resident teenage ghost. Then she gets on the wrong side of a gang of malicious fairies. When her old imaginary childhood friend Pelly actually manifests, Imagine realizes that the impossible is all too real. And it's dangerous. If she wants to survive high school, not to mention stay alive, she has to fall back on the skills she picked up in her hometown, running with a gang. Even with Maxine and some unexpected allies by her side, will her new friend be able to make it? So that sounds like almost like contemporary fiction, realistic, with the bullying and the gangs and stuff, mixed in with obviously paranormal because of the fairies and ghosts and stuff. So, yeah. So that was the remainder of my book haul. So I got, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 paperbacks I just did. Then, if I add my other ones, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 23 books in all. Wow. Yeah, my daughter told me today. Now I'm definitely getting carried away. Yeah. All right, so that's it, guys. Yeah. Whew. I'll see you guys later.